Welcome everyone to another game of South Bristol Chess Club weekly tournament. Quite a poor turnout. Playing John. What shall we play, John? Let's try a c4. Right, so he goes for e6. Let's see if we can go into a French type. With a pushed c4. We can give it a go. Why not? He's going to push. I think the difference is now that I can push. Why to push? Clearly, I want to create a weakness, but then he can take with the queen, and my pawn is going to be weak. On the other hand, I probably want to push and restrict the knight's movements. The fact that there is a poor turnout, it allows me to command my games. So I think that's enough. This is the bad bishop, and this is the white bishop. While I think my bishops are both of them good ones. So I'm aiming not to exchange the bishops. Okay. I'm trying to concentrate and attack the king side. He wants to play the knight there, but I can have c4. And aiming to keep my f pawn in position. He's moving there. Alright. I'm more happy to castle and then push f4 and then f5. Okay. Let's move back the king safely. Okay, and now I can push f4. The hope to push f5 at some point. So that's an interesting move. This can be a weakness over here, so I need to pay some attention to it. And the best way would be because I want the knight over here. If the knight comes here, then I can push g4. The question is whether the queen comes back. Okay, so let's do this. Okay. It's an interesting move. He's weakened the black squares. And I wonder why. Because now the knight has only one move over here. I can easily push the knight back. So let's first defend. Okay, moving back. And now I can push g4. He can push h5, but that's going to weaken a lot his king. Also, I probably need to move faster. Okay. So let's see. It's got 1, 2, 3. I've got 1, 2, and possibly this one can go back. Takes, takes, takes. It's the question, how is he going to defend? Yeah, I think this goes well. So let's push the knight back. If he takes, then I think he's going to lose. But yeah, we shall see. Because if he takes, I take with the knight, takes with the knight, and the queen is in a pin, going back. The queen remains in the pin. If he's going to defend, I can have a fork for the queen and the bishop. Okay, so he hasn't gone for it, which shows that he's worried about things. So let's just prevent the knight coming in. Okay. I think I can push now. Okay, I'm slightly surprised. Because how is going to defend this pawn? This is quite an advanced pawn. Okay. So let's take. Oh, wow. Wow, I'm quite surprised of the turnout. Fine. So just going to get my battery on the knight, who's in a pin. This pawn is attacked as well. This knight is quite overworked, plus it's only defended by a pawn, which is going to disappear, and this pawn is going to drop as well. Alright, so I like my position, it's just that I'm quite down on time. I need to play quickly. Bırzu bırzu. Let's see what John is thinking about. Okay, so let's, yep. Oh, he gave me the queen. Both as gambit. Okay. think I can take the knight. He's thinking to push the pawn here, which is not a bad idea, but I have a check in between. Do not know what's his plan of defense, but my plan is to attack. Okay, so takes. I'm just going to pre-move everything. Yeah, like the position thing being up a queen, it's always good. Okay, so I'm probably just going to restrict his movements a bit. Okay, check. Takes. Takes, takes. Takes. Up to pawns, which is good. I might want to be better than that. Probably I should have done something better. Okay. Next exchange books. Yep. Okay. Yep. Okay. To me, I just need to put my king in the center. And then push my pawns up. Because the beauty of it is that he can't defend everything. Okay. Yep. Okay. Yep. Okay. Yep. Slowly I'm pushing my king and my pawns. Okay. Yep. I need to push my king back, pushing up, and then just convert. Yep. Okay. Yeah, this is just a pre-moving right now. checkmate. All right, just 5 seconds to go. Oh, that was sharp. I'm playing Tony. Let's get a revenge on Tony. Okay, so he's playing e4. How can I convert from e4? Let's play d6. Just to spice the games a bit. So, f5. Trying to go into a Dutch. Let's see if he wants it. Tony and Dutch defense. The fact that he's thinking, that's quite reassuring. Okay, so playing e6. If he's take, I can take. If he's pushing, I can take. If takes with the e pawn, that's good. That looks good to me. Okay, that's good. So getting into a French slowly. Okay, so he allowed me to push. I mean, if I would be Tony, probably it would have best to push d5, because now the knight is quite restricted. And this, it's quite similar with the French defense, with the Dutch defense. I think that was a mistake. Right now, the bishop has a question. Does it retreat? That's the question that he needs to ask himself. Fine. So he wants to push c4 at some point, which is fine. Don't mind. If he's castling, if he castles, then I'm going to basically develop my bishop and then castle as well. Okay. The difference in this position is that he hasn't played the f pawn, and that's going to be my target. I'm hoping at some point he's pushing his knight to e5, then I can push my knight there and then challenge his knight. Okay, so he has. I think this is a passive move. I wasn't planning to do anything at the moment. Right, so I think I can push up. Let's see. Also, this bishop is going to be questioned soon. Okay. So let's get my king from a possible pin. My queen has to stay there and then attack over here. But let's see what's his plan. and whether he has one or not. Though we are just a few bunch of players, this turns out to be quite um, interesting tournament with nice games. I'm trying to play different openings and to create a variety in my opening repertoire. To me, this is a weakness, so that's going to be my plan of attack. Okay, so hopefully I can push up. Might want to take or not. Okay, so he did, which is good. That's always a good thing. Okay. Because the question is, what's his next move, though? Because my aim is to develop my knight. Bring my knight. So bring my knight to f6, bring my bishop to e6, and then f7, and then possibly h5, and double my rooks, and push f4 and g4. Maybe not in this right combination. And aim. This is for me the f2 pawn weakness, and that's going to be my attack. So that's good. And then moving back. The aim push f4 at some point. Let's see what's his plan. Yeah, so still waiting. He's thinking a lot, Tony. As I said, he's a strategical game, and his game has improved since playing online, I think. The fact that this bishop is not well positioned. So, I mean, I'm planning to take the bishop, which can be quite problematic at some point. Develop my bishop. Okay. Waiting to see if he's got anything. Because right now I think he's in a defensive mode and he's just exchanging pieces. This could be a good avant-post if the knight would be here, but I don't think that's going to happen. That's one thing. Then he just offered me a good position. So I'm pretty sure I want to attack. He wants to push f3, which goes well with my plan. I'm surprised, but I'm more than happy to push. I'm following my plan. Advance the g-pawn and f-pawn, get the rooks on the g and f file, and basically attack f2, which for me that's the greatest weakness of white. I'm hoping that he's not aware. Okay. Waiting to see what's his plan like. My connection is not great. Yeah, I'm just trying to see my stream since it does not appear the main tournament. Okay. Right, so aiming to get everything in the position where I can check. It's the question, do I have anything right now? So I think I do. I just wanted to be very careful about this. Check, moving up. So he's got monk check here, moving up. Check. Moving there. Don't want to block my queen over here. That's why I'm just calculating everything. So bishop there, check, moving up. Bishop there, check. Check, takes. Yeah, I think this looks all right to me. Okay. So if he's pushing, I can move there and there is no more checks. Let's see what he does. I think that's a winning position. Okay, so he went there. I think that's still losing though. Check. King there. I can take the pawn, but I don't think I want to. Takes. Needs to take. How is defending this check though? Because he can't. If he's moving, pushing the pawn, I can escape with my king to g8 and there is no more checks. Okay. This was like the revenge check. Check before checkmate. Yeah. And then let's checkmate there. Right. Good game, Tony. Play d4 with Dave. Thinking, let's be Turk. Let's see what he's playing. So he's playing very interesting opening. Let's go into a French, which I'm more than happy to go with. Yeah. So playing French as white, I'm used to play French defense as black. So let's see how am I going to do this. takes. I can take again. Just switching between openings. I need to challenge myself to keep the games entertaining. Okay. Yep, moving up. I mean, my aim is try to push f4, f5 as usual. I think this is like a deja vu. Let's see where he wants his bishop to be. Okay. So it's the question whether he is willing to push back, which I think he might be. Let's see. Wow, over there. Okay. I'm slightly surprised, I have to say. Just limit the bishop's position and movements. If he wants to castle, I'm inclined to push h4, h5. Yeah, so I can't do that right now. Can I push now? Let's see. Or should I probably try to orientate my pieces on the king side, honestly. Okay. So let's try to push. Ideally, I would like a knight here. That's possible. Okay. So how about let's try to defend a bit and advance. This knight is quite strong, so I'm trying to get rid of it. And then push h4. Let's see what I'm going to end up with. Okay, that's good. Let's create some weaknesses. Okay, I'm thinking to push, so takes, and this is quite bad because he needs to draw back. Can push up, push there. Not very sure. Let's go for it. So I'm going to sacrifice my bishop. Depending where he's going to move his bishop as well. Let's see. Right, so he doesn't want to take any chances, which would make sense. But then I'm just going to bring my rook over here. Perfect. Okay. Yep. If he's going to push g5, he's going to lose a pawn. So don't push g5, Dave. Or maybe he wants to leave the h6 pawn there. That's a possibility. Can I push now? So let's try to make this one happening. Okay. Then let's aim to push g4. If it's not pushing g5, I'm going to push g4, g5. Takes. And I have a very good position. Okay, so he did. More than happy to take once. Okay. It's very interesting the way that he's approaching this one. Question is, what can I do to prevent the exchanges? Because I don't want to exchange so many pieces. I want to leave this pawn there. Okay, so let's go. Pretty sure he wants to exchange a lot right now. Which I can't say I'm a fan of it. Okay, fine. It's going to be very difficult not to exchange pieces. Okay, so let's just get a few protections. Okay. Wow, I didn't even saw that. Okay. Oh, I'm dropping another pawn. That's really bad. Okay. Okay. He's just getting me. That's really bad. What's wrong with me? Okay. Yeah, I don't want to exchange the rooks, especially the rooks. Okay. Yep. So let's see, what can I do to prevent these movements of the pawns? He's 4 pawns up, which is striking win for black. I think I'm just getting 2 pawns back, which is good. Okay, so let's get 1 pawn back as well. Okay, let's block the pawn first. Right, I think I might still have a chance because with 4 pawns up, I wouldn't have any chance of even thinking of a draw. But right now, black has still a strong winning chance. Let's see how he wants to play. Plus, I'm down on time as well, so I need to pay attention for that. Okay, so moving up. Check. Okay. Trying to win the pawn back. Okay, so I should have done attack first. Ay, 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 yeah. Okay, so moving up. Okay. Moving up again. Okay, let's make sure that I'm not going to be checkmated. Okay, that's good. So getting rid of the pawns, which works well. Check. Okay, so let's try to preserve the line, and I think that this should be a draw. Unless I'm going to miss anything. To me, this is a draw. Let's see what's his plan. Right, I was quite, I'd say probably upset to miss the win. But then again, I think I was quite close. Okay. Right, that's good. That's a good position. Okay, let's move back. Okay, and again back. So where does he want to go with this? Okay. Let's find out. What does he want to do? Okay. Yep. So there is not much space to go. That's the only thing. How could I have played so bad? My God, this is really bad. Okay, where are you going? Yep. Yep. I think this is a draw. A tricky draw. Yep. But that's all right. Playing John. Let's be Dirk. And then let's go for a Dutch defense. I've become quite a fan of it, I have to say. Okay. So those are basically straightforward openings. Yep. Let's see if he wants to take, yeah. So ideally, white is doing the right thing by opening the C file. Perfect. But he should not have allowed me to put my bishop to d6, which is good. That's fine. Because now the aim is to push f4. Let's see what he's doing. So he moved there. Question is, because I'm aiming to push. And then push f4. Let's see. What's his plan? Okay, so he took it like that, which is good. And I'm opening this file, which is not ideal. But yeah, I don't think I have anything else to do. So keeping the pressure on. Just maybe lost a piece if he sees that. So John, if you see it, queen b3, and then I'm losing the rook. Hoping he does not see it, but let's see. Okay, so he hasn't saw it, which is good. All right, this is a full-blown exchange. Okay, so let's just stop the advancement of d5. Okay, let's protect this pawn. I'm just basically waiting to move. My queen needs to be on d6, bishop there, queen up, and pushing f4. For white, he should attack on the c file, maybe place and double the rooks on the c file. But John, you've missed a good chance to be up in material. Okay. It's very interesting the way that he plays, very aggressive. I might need to exchange the queens. And likely going to look for an advantage at the end game. Okay. Yep. Let's see what's happening, because if it's not pushing f4, I'm going to push f4. So he doesn't. Fine. I can push f4. Interesting. Let's push completely. f3. Why not? Perfect. So that's done. Now let's divert on the queen side. And then bring my king in the center, basically. Okay. Waiting to see what's his plan. Centralize the king to protect the base of the pawns and go after this pawn, or this one. That's my plan. Okay. Interesting. So let's see what he wants to play, because I think this is going to be a weakness, no matter how he wants to have it done. Okay. This is good, but slightly worrying. I'm just going to go after the pawn right now. Oh wow. Isn't he just losing? So how is he going to protect this knight though? Okay. Okay. Looking to see what's his plan. Okay. What next? What does he do? Takes, takes. Yep. Okay. And then next. Okay. So takes, 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 takes. Go. Yep. Because how is he going to protect this pawn? I'm going to move here. I think that's alright. I'm literally just going to takes. Let's see. So takes. 1, 2. Takes 1. Should be alright. Yep, I'm catching the pawn, so that's no chance of winning. And then this one is going to end up there as a queen. Yeah, so that's good. That's another win. It was a good position, John. You had a very good chance of being up in material. You need to analyze this game. Okay. Yep, that's I think it's done. Okay, this one is done. Let's go for the other one. Okay. I think this is much an easier win than the previous one. Yep. I've played Dave twice and John twice. Right, so let's go for a close Sicilian. I know he might not like it, but hell yeah, that's how I like to play. Plus I can pre-move in advance, which works well for me. Yep. See what's his move. If he's playing the knight, then I might need to play h3. Yeah, perfect. Excellent. Castling. Tricky Dave. Let's see. Yeah, so castling, excellent. Aiming to exchange the bishop. I think this is one of the strongest pieces of black. Yep. Perfect. Let's see if he wants to exchange. No, so he wants me to exchange and then defend, which I don't want to do. Perfect. So since the knight is there, I'm going to push it back and then push f4 and then develop my knight. So I think this is a mistake. If the knight ideally should be placed on d4 when I developed my knight. Okay. So usually the knight has to go back. Yep. And then I'm just going to develop my knights right now. And despite not castling, black doesn't have a great chance to open the game. That's my advantage right now. Okay, so let's push and aiming to push f5. I like this f4, f5 movement. This has been quite a constant plan of mine during this tournament. Yeah, but I like the position. I'm quite comfortable. And I've played this position many times before. Yep. And the still plan is the same, to push f4. So can I push now? Yeah, I think I can. Let's see. Let's see what black wants to do. Waiting to see. Can I move there? Just waiting to see what's black's plan. Okay. Interesting. So let's castle. Because if he's going to block his king side, then obviously he's going to block my king side, and my king is safe. Oh, wow. Wow. I'm very impressed with the position. I have to say I like it a lot. Quite a lot. Yep. Okay, so can I do this? Takes, push back. Where can I move my knight ideally? Yep, I think this goes well. Over here. Because if he's going to take, which is fine, but now I can push the knight back. Oh wow, he's got a check and winning my queen. Excellent. Let's see if he sees that. So Dave, you have a chance to win my queen, which you saw that. Excellent. Perfect. Yep. So you are up a queen. Now we can start play. Let's see what's the best way of defending right now. So I need to attack, create as many problems as possible. Okay. Let's see if I can push back. That was a good move. Let's move back a bit. So I need to move a little bit back more. Okay. Yep. Let's find the best place to see What do we have? What's this? Moving there. Because he wants to take. Takes. Fine. Might need to toughen up a little bit. Can I move up? Let's find a way to bring Dave down. Okay. Yep. Okay. Let's see. What move are you going to play, Dave? Okay. This is good. Trying to defend a bit. Okay, so takes, which is not great. It's playing very well. On the defensive. I'm just literally playing around, I have to say. I'm not doing a lot right now. Yeah, I should probably resign. That sounds really good. So a learning point for me, don't be overconfident. Yes, this is the decisive game. Let's see what is Tony up to. Okay, playing a Reti. Let's get the Dutch in place. Yep. I mean, I'm happy to play to push e5 at some point. Okay, that's good. Let's exchange the bishops. Okay. Yeah. Because I think this is going to be a slightly weakness on black side. But let's see what's his plan. Okay. So he's pushing, I'm pushing up. Takes. I think I'm happy pushing the pawn. It's the question. Can I push up more? So takes, push up. Takes. Yeah, let's go. I think I'm okay with that. Because this knight is not doing a lot from a maneuvering point of view. Well, this one can be trapped and the bishop can be trapped. Let's see. Okay. Right, so I'm taking the knight away and pushing the pawns. Let's see where does he want to end up with. Okay. Because now, I mean, no matter what he wants, this is going to be lost. He can play as much as he wants to, but this can't be sustained. Nope. Alright, so that's done. It's the question, do I have anything else to do with? So if I'm pushing there, takes, pushing up, takes. No, so let's push up, takes. Yeah, I think this should be alright. This looks alright to me. Let's see. Tony, I'm coming after you. Watch out. Okay, so let's go for it. Takes. And I'm just opening white's position, which doesn't look great. Doesn't look great at all. Okay. So he has that. Fine. Okay. I can understand now what he was looking at. Okay. Check. Oh, wow. Okay. So, I mean, it's not ideal what he's done, but it works. Let's see how well he's activating. The problem that this bishop is quite blocked, and the knights don't have much space to maneuver. But hell yeah, let's have a look. Let's see. What does he got? Okay. Yep. I'm planning to put my bishop on c6 once I get rid of the knight, just to get the pin into place. Okay. So I think I'm okay with that. Plus, I'm attacking the pawn. Yeah, so that's what I was expecting. Because he needs to protect this knight. Okay. He can't move the knight, or he can. He's going to move there, because he needs to protect this square. I think I've activated my pieces and they work quite well. So it's a very, very small chance to lose this game. Right, so I'm equalizing, hopefully. Okay. Yep. Let's put a question to this knight. Where does it want to go? We will soon find out. Fine, so that's done. And then how about now? Where do you want to move your knight? Pretty sure this knight needs to move somewhere. Let's find out. I think I like my position. Because this is attacked, which is defended by the knight, which is attacked by my pawn. This is defended only by the bishop. So overworked bishop plus this square are very good for mate. Right, so I thought of that. And then let's check. Yep. And I'm just going to exchange pieces. That's my plan. Exchange a few pieces. And yeah, trying to control everything. Takes. Then I can take the knight. Perfect. Yeah. Just convert the material. That's my plan. Right, so let's see what else can we do. I think we can go up, centralize the king. His king is central, but he's down a bishop and a pawn. So time to resign. Okay. Yeah, so let's get control of the whole squares. Takes just, yep. So equalized the games between me and Tony and made sure that I'm winning the tournament. Hooray! Though Dave now it's on a streak. Well done, Dave.